Tuesday, 2nd of September. There'll be no question whether the cows are still here or not today. I've seen at least some of them just on this side of the hill here by the church. So let's get on up there and go and say hello just as it starts to rain. We had a beautiful sunny clear morning after it said it was going to rain all day, and now the rain is actually coming in now that I'm getting out here. But let's go and see them. You might be able to see them there through the trees if the camera does an okay job. So I counted 19 there after hopping over the gate. There's another one in the bush there. Oh, that's chocolate, jolly good. There were 8 missing yesterday. 8 I couldn't see, probably hiding away in a bush over in the corner because it was windy and rainy yesterday. But chocolate was one of the ones. There's a squirrel in that hawthorn there. Hi, squirrel. Yeah, chocolate was one of the ones who was hidden away, so good to know they're all still here. I thought maybe, you know, there's a possibility that the farmer was taking a few away at a time over the course of the week, but it would appear they're all still here. Hello there, who are you then? Just going to say hi to everyone. 39, hello, good afternoon. How's it going? There's a little sniff today. Not terribly interested, but not stomping away in horror. Like, I forget who it was yesterday, but it was quite funny. Of course, none of the brown ones have names, unfortunately. 1518, 19, and 1526 actually. Who's this one here? They're kind of friendly, not super friendly, not your drool or your Gus type friendly, but friendly enough. But yeah, we'll see if we can get any interaction with any of them up close today. But again, these are going to be the last few moments of them this year. They are going back to the farm sometime this week, unless plans maybe have changed, I don't know. Although he said they might go in sooner if it gets too wet, and this week is super wet, so you know, those two factors combined, I would say they're probably going to go in some point this week. Tomorrow, well actually today and tomorrow, Wednesday, were supposed to be clear and dry all day, so I was figuring maybe that they'd be in one of those days. We'll see how that goes. Obviously they're not in right now. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon, of course. But let's stop rambling on and let's go and see. We've got Gus and Angus here. Which one's which I can't tell from down here, so let's go and say hi. There's at least one over there by the hawthorn. I've never been in that patch of hawthorn. It looks like there's a nice little trail going through it, so could be interesting to walk through, but maybe another day. Let's go and see if we can't find a drool or a Gus. I think we found one of the two. You know what, I'm going to leave the bike there for now. Probably should take it up, but I'll come back for it off camera so that I'm not super out of breath. It's hard enough walking up the hill in waders and the coat as it is. Hello there, are you Gus or are you Angus? Let's have a little look. I'm going to assume you're Angus just from the fact that you're walking and not bothering with me, but that could also be Lorraine. Who are you? Oh, you are Gus. Hey buddy. He's been getting into some funny business the last couple of days with a couple of the other guys here. Looks like he's calmed down, at least for now anyway. Where's Drool? You're not Drool. Who are you? You're 22. We're looking for 33. Hopefully the coat doesn't freak you out too much. I would take it off, but obviously it's just started raining. Now, none of you are going to be Drool or female Drool, so I think I'll take a car. I've got limited battery and limited storage. I need to edit a few videos I've got built up in the last couple of days. So I'll take a cut until we find Drool or someone else that we know and have a name for, or someone else who's just super friendly. Well, I suppose we could say hi to Angus on the way past. Hi Angus, how you doing? You okay? Oh, there's a little sniff, a little nose bump. which is the most we got from him for a little while. He is lovely though. Little Angus. No one we know. 15:59, but she seems friendly enough. Little good afternoon nose bump. Don't think that's drool. Neither of those two, I don't think. We shall see. We'll say hi anyway. Tons of crows out today. Might be my next mission over the winter. Make friends with all the crows. So by the time you guys are back, it's okay. Sorry, did I come on a bit strong? This coat is super bright, isn't it? I know. But by the time you guys come back, hopefully all of you come back, in April sort of time, I'll have an army of crows. We can fend off all the other humans and take the field for ourselves. Or something along those lines anyway. Who be you? Ah, there's female drool. Hi female drool. Are you wary of the coat? It's okay. Hi there. You're okay, huh? Bit of rain coming in. Lovely view, look at that. Beautiful. Love a good bit of grey sky. Don't you? What kind of weather do you like? What do you prefer? The bike's over there if you want to go and have a little head scratch on a tyre. I'll shed a little sniff of the boot. Let's go and find male drool. I suppose he's the only one, and Ginger. We haven't seen it. It might be Ginger over there. I can see a butt that looks slightly lighter. But is it Ginger's butt? Yeah, that looks pretty gingery to me. See you later, female drool. I'm actually going to grab the bike and I'll wheel that up there. One of these has got to be drool, right? I don't know if I checked the one all the way back there. I probably did, right? I don't know. We'll find him anyway. We will find him. Hey Poops, hi Ginger, how you doing? You're looking handsome as always, sir. Let me shove this down here. Rain has died off. Let me take the coat off in case it is freaking out a little bit. It's not the strongest rain anyways, so there we go. Shove that there. Let's go and say hi to Ginger. Hi Ginger. Hello. How's it going? Are you okay? He's like, just leave us alone. A few more days we've got to put up with you and we'll be gone. I know. Sorry to disturb you again, but it is lovely hanging out with you. Barky dog somewhere down there. Let's go and find a drool. Not really got time to hang about with the camera storage. It'll end up being about a 25-30 minute video again anyway, which is generally when the camera dies. So either way it will die around the 25 to 30 minute mark of storage or battery death. So there's one of the slightly kind of reddish brown ones there, but again we don't have names for those guys, any of the brown ones unfortunately. No we don't. Are you 1518? Oh, you're 1518. Hello. Hello 1518. Oh, you're okay. You're alright. You look big today. Your hooves look massive. Yeah. Might just be perspective because you're slightly higher up there than me, I don't know, but you're looking pretty big today, sir. Let's go and find... He's not a fan of me. Again, I don't know if they know that, you know, the time here is coming up for the year, but I don't know. I don't know. Ginger's lovely. Right, which one of yous is Drool? Could be you, could it be you? No, it couldn't be you, unless you've had a gender reassignment surgery or something. We'll get the daily while I'm here as well, actually, the daily litter pick. I'll get my phone out quickly and we'll determine whether this is Drool in 1 second. So we will do that. There you go. Tuesday the 2nd of December, we have got here 1540, so we don't actually know this one, unfortunately. Well, we'd have a name for him anyway. Hello. Oh, you looked a bit surprised when I kissed him. Did you? Did you look a bit surprised when I kissed you? Yeah, you are lovely. Mwah. Oh, you did not like my kiss, I'm sorry. But we may have scared him off with a kiss. So the least we could do is litter pick for him. Some monster has left a bit of litter there. And so as always, I'd like to ask everyone watching, please pick up just one piece of litter. Could be as simple as that. The next time you go outside, keep spaces like this clean and safe for our bovine buddies, the wonderful wildlife of the world, our lovely pets, and of course, us silly humans as well. Sorry to disturb you guys. I don't know. Right, we'll leave that there for a second anyway. We'll grab that, of course. I'll probably go down over this way later on. But let's find Drool. Who are you, sir? Hello. You're Drool. Hi, Drool. Hello. Sorry, I surprised you a little bit there. I'm sure you heard me rambling away there, but how you doing? You okay? Oh, you are lovely. I'm gonna miss you when you go back to the farm. I'm hoping you all come back next year. But you, yeah, don't tell anyone else, but you are my favourite cow. So I really hope you come back at least. That would be cool. He's lovely. Let me get the camera out. Me and Drool. Got a bit of rain on you there actually, let me get that off. Hopefully that's not been on there too long. Probably has knowing me. But yeah. Probably the last time. I mean, you got a few more days maybe, but probably all the last time. So we'll get a real close-up shot of Drool here. Doing some overtime at work tomorrow and Thursday, not much, but I don't know why I said yes, to be honest. I'd rather come out and spend time with these guys, but it's early enough a start anyway, you know, so it's not like I can come out here at 4 o'clock in the morning. So I suppose it doesn't matter too much. I assume when they do get moved in, well, again, it probably won't be at 4 o'clock, but it'll be fairly early in the morning, I would think. I want to get it done before people come out. That's assuming people want to actually come out in the rain. Yes, it is, Drool. I'm going to be a bit intrusive, okay? I'm going to go for a little touch there. He doesn't seem to mind too much. That's all, though. Won't do too much of that. Yeah, again, I've said a few times, I like to just let them come to me. For the most part, I know I walk up to them, but I'm kind of walking through and talking, which a lot of people do anyway, so they're used to people, but when it comes to touching, I don't like to do that, really, you know. Drool, over the last month, has been, you know, shown that he is pretty friendly. He comes and chews on my fist. Or he has done, quite often anyway. But yeah, for the most part, I like to just leave them be and let them come to me. If they want to have a little head scratch, then all the better. Just be a bit intrusive there though, but we'll go and park the bike next to the can anyway, and we'll spend the rest of the battery just looking around at these guys. Hello 1532. Hi there. How you doing? Was not expecting to get a kiss, well, I suppose to be the kisser of 1540 over there. I was just going to grab the litter, hopefully get him in the shot, but he was very curious. Yes, he was. Be careful. Ah, you're going for the bike as well. You know, you have a sniff of that. or not. I'll go and see. I want to find Cruella. There's one that I've named, but I don't have the number for. I think it's a girl. I want to say Cruella. She has kind of black hair one side, white hair the other side. Well, on top of the, you know, the ridge of the head or whatever. She's pretty cool looking. I'll stick the coat back on. It's very fine rain. It's not really coat weather. Not this coat weather anyway. This is, you know, more heavy rain and then obviously winter coat. But it's the only coat I have. Hi, Ginger. Am I putting the coat back on? Yeah. You want to have a look at the bike? You can have a look at the bike if you want to. That's okay. Where's that? You look at, oh, careful over there. Sliding down the hill. Oh, that was kind of fun, to be fair. If it wasn't such a steep gradient a little bit further down, I'd have a go myself. But knowing me and my luck, I'd just end up headfirst splat on the road. Let's do that up though. It's pretty face. I was going to point her out a minute ago, but I was rambling about something or other. Oh no, she's barging someone out of the way. I guess you can... No, you finish the bike. I'll take the bike with me then. I won't linger too long. I've said hi to Drool, to Angus, Gus, female Drool, Ginger. I've said hi to actually everyone other than Cruella, who I don't really know too well. But yeah, we'll have a quick look at everyone else, and then I suppose we'll head off. There's a couple more over the ridge there, so we'll go and see them. As sad as I am that they are going back to the farm, and you know, it is potentially the last time we'll see some of these guys, it is kind of exciting, because I've not been anywhere else. I've literally only been here and as far as the river that way, all of November bar one day, and then obviously these 2 days of December so far. So I've not been anywhere else for ages. You know, not even Sand Bay over there. You know, you just make out the old pier there, follow the toll road, right? If you know Western, you know, no one watches these anyway, but for me to look back on. But yeah, I've not been anywhere else for over a month. I'm not complaining, because it's been a wonderful time hanging out with these guys, learning a bit more about them, a bit about farming in general, and it's been a great time. But I am, again, as sad as I am to see them go, I'm excited to go some bike rides to some other places. And fingers crossed, you know, a lot of them should hopefully be back in April. So that's good. But we've not got anyone we know up here, just a couple of brown ones. We'll say hi to these guys and we'll leave it be. The video might end pretty soon anyway. But we've said hi to the main guys. They're all lovely. We'll go and say hi to these two. That one's actually pretty standout brown one. I don't recognise the number, but the patterns are fairly standout. If you looked hard enough, you know, there's definitely... They all have unique markings, obviously. This one actually is, you know, again, one of the dark reddish, almost looking ones. Sorry, burps. Oh, this is 1519. Hi, 1519. One of the brown ones I was saying is quite friendly. Hello. You're okay. Sorry, I got the coat on again, huh? A little bit freaky, maybe. But you're lovely. You want to say hi? This is the little freehand. I'll leave you be, buddy. You have a great day, okay? You're okay. Don't worry. They definitely, for the most part, don't like the coat. And, you know, it is very bright. Hi there, 1527. Hi. Good afternoon. How's it going? Little sniffs. Not quite as afraid of the coat as 1518 behind us there. But still not a huge fan, so we'll leave you be. Alright? It's a lovely little crow sat on the tower over there. Tower, turret, whatever you call it. I'll see you later, buddy. Fingers crossed I'll see you tomorrow again. Be a bit earlier in the day. Don't know what the weather will be like. It's meant to rain, as I said, so we'll see how that goes. Once this video ends, though, I'm going to probably head on down the hill there, as I said, and try and find some more litter, I suppose. Looks like the sheep have all been herded into the far fields. There's a dog, the farmer and his dog yesterday were training, I think, or something. Dog was either not trained super well and in training, or was misbehaving a little bit. Hi 1517, hello. How's it going? Oh no, you're afraid of the coat too, huh? I'm sorry. You're okay, you're a very beautiful girl. Beautiful poo, I was going to say. Poopsies, I call my dog Poopsies. I've been calling these Poopsies a little bit, but very beautiful. I'll leave you be though. This one again, we don't have a name for her, but she's a very standout one due to her marking. She's also a slight bit smaller than some of them. Hello, 1550. I'm quite high up and I'm bright coat, so am I going to scare you if I just sit down here, right in front of you? Oh, there you go. Have a sniff of the boots, maybe. That's not so scary, huh? Yeah. Those boots aren't so scary, huh? You're lovely. There's pretty face. Hi, pretty face. Hi there. I'll leave you alone, don't worry. You don't have to put up with me today. So it looks like they've all head off over down yonder. Wonder which way they were going before I showed up. Were you coming up or going down before I showed up here? That's the question. But yeah, I suppose I'll just stand here. Oh, I'm clearly not standing, am I? You're the one standing. I'll just sit here until you move on, or until, oh, might be sooner rather than later. Or until the camera dies. We'll see which happens first. You want to sniff at the fist? Oh, here comes Pretty Face. Hi, Pretty Face. Hi there. Are you... Okay, I mean, I can't just end it there as she comes over, because she is absolutely beautiful. Here's Pretty Face. So we'll give it another minute or two. Hi there. You're beautiful. Oh, cinematic mode it looks good, but it doesn't focus very well. That one down there was looking up at us. But I think these two will be the final two we see properly today, in the video at least. I'll say goodbye to them off camera and whatnot before I go. Yes, I will, Pretty Face. And there's the minute mark anyway, so it was lovely hanging out with you. As always, thanks for putting up with me. Fingers crossed I'll see you tomorrow. You stay safe, stay dry, stay warm. Have a great afternoon, great evening, and I will see you tomorrow. Yes, I will. Love you guys. I'll see you later. Bit of bonus train footage as well, why not? I'm never up the bridge when they're passing, so we'll have a look. It's only a boring one, but oh well. Not even a honk. Cows are far better than trains.